Peace to the world.
My new way of measuring, to take a picture of the measuring tape. You know how many trips I've made up and down the stairs and cut something too short or too long and have to walk all the way back down? We're gonna take you on that trip in a minute. Even if I write it down, I get it wrong. When we do projects, Matt's usually the one that measures and then I'll do the cutting because he's better with numbers.
Well, I've been busy doing my own stuff.
What stuff are you busy doing?
Handles.
$61 3/4. This measuring tape that we have upstairs, the end of it, that little metal piece, has a screw on it, and more than once I was measuring something and the screw got caught up on the end of the board instead of the actual lip of the measuring tape, which is it's about like 1/4 of an inch. And so all of my cuts were 1/4 of an inch because that damn screw was loose.
Wait, too big or too small then?
Too small.
Oof.
Yeah, I think that's what happened in the bathroom, where I cut that piece and I had to wedge that little, glue it together. This is really the worst time that you could be showing this. This is the stage that every time I do a project, I'm like, oh, it doesn't look better because it's not caulked, it's not painted. But you really have to just ignore it until it's completely finished. You can't judge it.
It's gonna be good. It looks good. Alright, well, I'm gonna let Blue have his space while he tries to figure out the baseboard situation up there. And while he's doing that, I'm going to surprise him with a little AG1. I know it'll make him happy and hopefully make this process go a little smoother. So I got my shaker, I'm just gonna fill it with some water. Athletic Greens' mission is to bring comprehensive and convenient daily nutrition to just about anybody. Taking a bunch of pills and capsules is hard on the stomach and it's hard to keep up with. They've developed a new approach to providing your body with everything it needs for optimal performance. It's simple. One scoop is greater than 12 or more pills. It's super easy to keep up with because of its convenience and taste. We have both really enjoyed making it a part of our daily routine. I drink mine first thing in the morning when I wake up. Blue likes to have his late morning for an extra burst of energy to push through the rest of the day. And with energy supporting ingredients like B12, biotin, and magnesium, it really does help keep you moving. Also with the changing season, immunity support is huge. We have 2 kids in the house that spend the day at school surrounded by cooties. It is imperative that we keep our health in check. AG1 is packed with zinc, ashwagandha, and mushroom complex to provide optimal immune support. AG1 is filled with 75 vitamins, minerals, whole food sourced superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens, and it is all in that convenient daily serving. Go to the link in the description now to get a year's supply of vitamin D3K2 and 5 travel packets for free with your first purchase. This is a game changer for supporting your immune system. AG1 provides your body with everything it needs for optimal performance every single day. Yes, Athletic Greens is going to give our community an immune supporting free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packets with your first purchase. I thought you were doing baseboards right now.
I know, but then I got sidetracked reading comments. There are some doozies.
There are some doozies recently.
Are you trying to put me in my happy place?
Yeah.
All right, well, actually, since you're up here, let's see if this fits. Perfect.
Nice. Good job. Which one you got there?
I mean, I don't even think I can read it because it's so annoying.
Come on now.
You seriously? You read it. You read this one.
Set up a little situation so we can address some of these comments.
This is break time. It's break hour. Actually, can I start with a positive, happy comment though?
Yeah, please. Actually,
it's just a fun comment. And I don't know what video this was on, but it doesn't really matter. Robert Schwartz asked, "Have you ever explained how Arliss got his name?
I saw that too.
Is he named after actor George Arliss?" No, he's not named after George Arliss. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
He's named after Arliss, the character in Old Yeller, the little boy.
The little boy in Old Yeller. He's yellow loud. Oh, let's get it, yeah. These past few videos, there's been a lot of not so nice, like maybe kind of negative comments. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with the fact that I think we've made some videos recently that were not all like fluffy, I don't know about fluffy, but like happy videos, talking about marriage is hard or outgrowing the marriage. And I knew that it would come at the risk of us sounding, maybe we came off a little bit more negative or sounded unhappy or like we were complaining. And I don't think that was ever really the intention. And I think, you know, some of the things that we've said maybe like did come off that way, or like maybe we did give the impression that.
But who cares anyways? You know, it's like, I don't think that we can make videos and be worried about how other people are interpreting it or perceiving us. I think that we have to make videos with the intent to express the way we feel, get our message across, and if it resonates with you, it does. And if not, then you're going to be one of the ones leaving a comment like you're about to read.
Yeah, that all being said.
Get to the comment.
I'm going to get to some comments because they're just some things that I feel like, I mean, these are kind of negative. So are we calling out names or?
I mean, anybody can go to the video.
Sure,
but it doesn't matter if it's negative because here's the thing about most people that leave negative comments is that is it actually their name anyways? Or are they just nameless and shameless with no profile picture? It's really easy to get on the computer and talk somebody when you're not exposing who you actually are.
So this one is from Lur Nos. I'm so over you guys. You guys are becoming way too heteronormative, feeding into the expected societal norms of kids, the white picket fence, etc. Gay guys who want the approval of the straight community and the gay community be damned. What's next? Enough already. I mean,
first of all, we don't even have a picket fence. Okay?
But this one is kind of so.
But what video is that on? Does that?
That was things dads do.
I don't get it.
It's like hard to like, where do you even begin? Because the fact that we fell in love and got married and decided that we wanted to have kids makes us feeding into a heteronormative stereotype that just seems silly. Like everybody has different wants and desires and needs.
Can I read it? Can I read it again?
Yeah, I just
like trying to
for
figure
someone
it
to
out.
like criticize like the things that we love or like cherish or like worked hard for to build in our life, whether it be a straight fantasy or a gay fantasy or like whatever you want to call it, just seems ridiculous to me. Like why should everybody should be able to like live out whatever life that they want to. It's always been my dream since I was a kid to be a father. I remember being, and I think I've told this story, that like I went through this whole phase of like saying I was bisexual because I thought it would be the only way that I could have kids, because I just like I've always wanted to be a father. And so
well, when we were kids, that's
yeah.
Like could you even imagine being married to a man and having kids
like
in the 80s? No way.
Yeah. So I don't even like.
No way.
So, but my point by saying that is that it's not like something that has just been like taught to me since childhood, or like maybe it has, but it doesn't matter. It's something that like I've always wanted, and I've grown up, and I've now achieved and done, and then I think we should make no apologies for that. And I think that your insecurities about whatever the heteronormative like stereotype is should not be projected onto anybody else.
Ooh,
like that's,
preach!
It's like your own issue.
But
and
here's the thing: is I feel like if anything, you should feel proud that we were raised in a time that didn't allow us. At that time, if we were adults, to have what we have today, and you're willing to sacrifice a certain level of privacy to put that example out there and say, look, we are worthy of respect, we are worthy of these rights, and we're no different than anyone else. Like this dude wants to, make it about. I don't even know what this guy's beef is. Can we move on?
But it's
not even worth camera time.
No, I mean, I don't know. Listen, everybody's entitled to their like opinion, like whatever. And listen, if you don't want to have kids, don't have kids. If you want to have kids, have kids. If you want to get married, get married. If you don't want to get married, don't get married. That's why we fought so hard so that we can have those choices and those rights. All right.
If you don't like our videos, don't watch.
Don't watch them. This is another another.
Oh, we're not gonna go to a happy positive one first.
You know what? I didn't save any happy positives. I just saved all the doozies. I'll move on to something that a lot of people have been asked or have inquired about or asked about in the comments, and that is why our foster daughter's face is blurred or pixelated in so many of our videos, and why we never say her name. When a child is in the foster system, you are not allowed to show their face or anything about their identity online, on social media, or really you can't even really discuss the specifics of their life with anybody around them, because it's a way to protect their privacy.
Well, it's protection for them, because these kids are in the foster system for a reason.
It's the same with Crow, our son, we hid the whole process until he was officially adopted. So by the time we were making videos and that he was in, he was already our son and adopted and out of the foster system.
There were 6 months that went by that he wasn't in a single video, but he was living with us.
All right, so this guy says, not too much of an old school family vlog if one of the members of that same family is yours, is completely anonymous to the rest of us, is it? Of course, I'm talking about your foster daughter, and your necessity to not even give her an alias is very annoying. Obviously, your other necessity to either pixelate, blur out, or not show her face at all is even more annoying. While I realize that you're doing this to safeguard her identity, possibly for legal or other reasons, you never had such any problems showing Crow's identity and his development over the years, have you? Well, he goes on, and somebody else kind of comes in and says, she's a foster child, she can't have her face or name on social media, and that's why, and then Nameless and Shameless, of course that's his name, responded.
No picture of himself.
Says, that's why I suggested giving her an alias or a nickname of her choosing. Anything's better than them constantly referring to her as their foster daughter, isn't it?
I think that this guy's comments are so out of line and disrespectful. Just straight up disrespectful. Like who... Sorry, go ahead. I'm about to have a bitch fit.
These videos do become, in a way, like family videos, and they capture a really special time in our life, and not only for us, but for our kids, even though it may be a smaller section that they're a part of now, it's still like getting to feel like a part of the family is very important for her, and especially while we're going through this process of adoption. But also, I think the fact that she wanted to be a part of it was exciting, because I think for us, it's exciting to get to share this process, allow you guys a little eye into the experience of what it is like to go through the foster system, to have a new child come into your family and become part of your life, and how it can be a really positive, beautiful thing. So remember that survey that we did a couple weeks ago? The results came in, hands down. There was one destination that y'all wanted to go to. And I will just say this before Blue is because I know he's bursting at the seams ready to tell you guys, you have made him the happiest little boy on earth right now.
Little boy?
Yes, because we are going to
Italy!
Oh, yes, can't you just smell the pasta, smell the wine,
pasta, cheese, and wine.
Woo! It's gonna be so much fun, you guys. We can't wait to get out there and explore Italy with you. We are exploring Rome. We're doing the Colosseum. What else we're doing? We're exploring Rome. We are.
I honestly forget. I've read it a million times.
We're going to Siena. We are going to Blue's favorite place on earth, Florence.
As far as the activities that we're going to do together on this trip, the ones I'm most excited for, the Florence walking tour and olive oil and wine tasting. Honestly, everything is going to be incredible, and to do it with a group of people like you guys is going to be just the cherry on top of a really beautiful experience, which I think is going to be a life-changing experience, because anytime you go over to a foreign country and immerse yourself into that culture, I feel like you grow as people, and we get to make that growth together.
But here's the deal. If you filled out the survey, you're already on the email list, so you don't have to worry about it. But if you did not take the survey, and you want to get on the email list, then go to the link in our bio, make sure you put your email in there, because there are only 10 spots to get the early bird special, so that you get special pricing. So you want to be one of the first 10 to get in there, sign up, make sure you reserve your spots. Oh, the whole thing is the trip is gonna go.
Hands are freezing.
The trip is gonna go live on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, March 30th at 9 a.m. The blast is gonna go out so that you guys can ensure that you get your spots, because there are only 20 spots also. We only have 20 spots, 10 spots for the early bird special.
Why am I even in this?
Because
I didn't get to say anything. And when you guys log on to reserve your spot, there's gonna be a little section to put your social media handles. Make sure you put in your Instagram, your Facebook, whatever you guys have, so we kind of know who you are.
This is an opportunity for us to like really community build and connect with you guys. It's something that we haven't ever got to do. And I think that that's something that we're really looking forward to.
So again, go to the link in our description, add your name to our mailing list so you will receive that email giving you an opportunity to secure that early bird special. Let's go to Italy.
Woo-hoo!
Let's drink some wine.
Let's drink some wine.
Eat some cheese.
Pasta.
Baseboard, be done. Check that out. Now they have to be painted. But my job's done.
Not mine. Mine is only beginning.
That's a nice height.
Yeah. Get out of here. Take my towel.
You have such a kind of a little lady butt right now.
A lady butt? What do you mean I got a lady butt?
Show me your butt. Show me your butt.
Now, give me my privacy, please.